Brace yourselves. It's that time again. Hey friends, it's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living, and dream chasing. You know what's not the dream? This. My clothes spilling out of my wardrobe into every available space. They're hanging on the wardrobe doors, they are hanging on the back of my door here. They're piled up on my laundry basket. It's not cute. So today I'm going to be decluttering my wardrobe again. Because if there's one thing I've learned from this big old journey of going from overconsumer to more mindful consumer, it's that the decluttering will never end. Things are a little bit of a mess right now. That is true. There is no hiding from that fact. But I do actually have a lot less in my wardrobe than I used to, because I've been doing annual, sometimes semi-annual declutters for the last few years. And since 2020, when I did my No Buy Year challenge, I have massively, extremely, monumentally cut down on the number of purchases I'm making when it comes to clothing and everything really. So I haven't been replacing things as I'm decluttering them. I don't know. They seem to be multiplying in there. So we're gonna do the thing that I hate to do the most, and I am gonna regret this, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna pull everything out of the wardrobe and I'm gonna throw it into one big pile in the middle of the room. This is annoying. I hate this, but it is the most effective way of getting rid of as much stuff as possible. This is a whole workout. That was a lot. I want to wrap it up now. I want to call it quits. I want to be done. But we have only just begun. Goals for today's decluttering session: to get everything to actually fit inside my wardrobes, to find some pieces in here that I can sell on Vinted, because if it's not sparking joy, it better spark some cash, and most importantly, build a wardrobe that reflects who I am right now. One of the things I've noticed, because I've been doing this whole low buy concept, only buying the things I need, being really mindful about not, buying whatever comes into style, that's great. That has helped save me a lot of money over the last few years, as well as just being better for the planet overall. I don't regret those choices in any way. However, it has left my wardrobe feeling a little bit stale. I find myself hanging on to things because they're useful rather than because I actually like them. And the idea today is that if I can pull out some things that I can sell on Vinted, I can generate some cash to then invest into getting some new pieces that are more fitting with like who I am right now. I have stuff in here that I've had since 2013. That's wild. So if I can find some stuff in this situation to add to my Vinted wardrobe, then I think I'll be able to set myself up to buy some new pieces. Oh, good Lord. These Hollister shorts are a great example of trying to create a wardrobe that reflects who I am right now, because these are my favorite shorts that I've ever owned. I loved these. There was a point in my life where I probably would have been happy to be buried in these shorts. Then they got too small for me, and they would just, you have that item of clothing that you just can't let go of, and I had it in my head like, one day I'm gonna squeeze my butt back into these shorts. And then guess what? Last week I tried these on. They fit again, but they are way too short for me now. 22-year-old Amy could pull these off. 33-year-old Amy, not so much. So those can go. If you watched my budgeting video for May, then you may remember that I said that I had to get a top for a costume for a hen party I was going to. I actually ended up getting two. So I went as Snow White. So I got this little blue like corsety top, and then I got this white puff sleeve top to go underneath. To be fair, it was a complete vibe. It was like 10 out of 10. It looked good. No notes. But I don't think I'm ever gonna dress as Snow White again. So I'm gonna sell both of these on Vinted and try and recoup a little bit of that money that I laid out for that costume. My bike shorts. This is the problem when your wardrobe is just overrun and everything is crammed in just in a hot mess. You just can't find anything. Who doesn't need this? I need you to understand and appreciate that I will not be decluttering this Sally dress ever. I absolutely love this dress so freaking much, but it's too big for me. Part of me wonders, could I have it taken in? Maybe. I'm gonna put it to one side. I'm gonna ask someone who knows how to sew if that's a possibility. If it is, I'll have that taken in, and if not, fine, I'll get rid of it. This dress, I bought this in Zara like 2 years ago, I think. It was not cheap. I have not worn it once. It still has the tag on. I want to sell that on Vinted. I absolutely freaking love this dress. It's the best dress I've ever owned. It's from Hollister. I've had it since about 2017. I wear it all the time, but the lining of it has shrunk. Can you see? Look at that. So I keep looking on Vinted to see if anyone's selling one that doesn't have shrunken lining, because you can get away with it because there's this chiffon over the top, but I feel very uncomfortable with how short that lining is. I found one the other day, brand new with tags. Immediately I was like, yes, buy, buy, buy. And then I got a message 2 days later saying, oh sorry, I already sold this to someone else. I was devastated. I want this dress again, new. Keeping this, keeping this, keeping this, keeping this. Oh, I want to put this as a maybe. Look, I love this dress. I'm going to insert a picture of me in this dress. That is one of my favorite pictures of me. It's so cute. My problem is I have so many dresses and nowhere to go. Do you know what? I'm going to wear this to brunch at the end of the month. Keep me accountable. The 24th of May, I'm going out for brunch for my friend's birthday. If you do not see me wearing this dress in the Instagram pictures, you're allowed to message me and tell me to get rid of it. I have this same dress in 3 colors. I think I'm going to get rid of one of them. Let's do the blue. I'm being very ruthless today. I could be more ruthless. I could always be more ruthless. But I am pleased with the decisions that I'm making. This I love, but it's too big now. If I could repurchase this dress in a size down, or maybe even 2 sizes down, I would. I got this from my book launch for when Just As I Am was released. I was a little bit chunkier back then. This is such a pretty dress that I never wear. This is what I find hard. There are so many things in here that I'm like, I love that. That's so nice. That's so pretty. I don't wear it. Part of it, I guess, comes down to the weather, and part of it comes down to the fact that, like, I dress like this every day. You know, Oscar the Grouch's long lost sister. Like, I just crawled out of a trash can and I have all these nice clothes and I just don't wear them. This is autumn bundled up into a dress. It's got these enormous flared sleeves and the color and the print. I put this on and I am my best self, but it is enormous on me at this point. I'm devastated. If I ever saw someone selling that on Vinted, I would snap that up too, in my size. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Oh, I love this, but it's too long for me. I love it. No, you can't. It's too long. So what you're seeing right now is what we like to call organized chaos. There is method to this madness. Let me show you everything that I'm getting rid of. I'm happy to say that as I was going through and putting things back in the wardrobe, I got rid of another, I would say like half a dozen things, which is another reason why lugging everything downstairs is really effective. Because by the time I've pulled everything down here, gone through, sorted, decided what I want to declutter, I am just done. Physically mentally, spiritually done. And then I still have to haul it all back upstairs, and so at that point the exhaustion makes me really cranky and it makes me hate everything. And I look at something and I'm like, I can't be asked. I cannot find the strength to haul you back upstairs. You're just gonna have to get thrown away instead. Anyway, I've got quite a big pile of stuff that I'm getting rid of, so that's great. I'm getting rid of this little grey cardigan, getting rid of another pair of elephant pants. I came back from Southeast Asia with about 12 pairs of elephant pants and I'm down to the last 3. I'm getting rid of another pair. I am going to get rid of this brown dress. I also decided to get rid of this one as well. This little skirt has brought me so much joy over the years, but again, the last few winters I just haven't worn it. This top I use for loungewear. This little cami is another example of something that I used to love and wear all the time, and I just don't reach for it anymore. The shorts are going. I'm getting rid of these grey leggings. I don't even know where those came from. I'm getting rid of this little crop top. I have this cute little celestial crop top that I'm getting rid of. There are people out there who say black looks good on everyone, and those people are lying. This sports bra is too big. I just don't wear it anymore. This dress is stunning, but I can't wear a bra with it, and I'm fearing for my life the whole time when I'm wearing it. The skirt that I love is going. She's going. The red dress is going. Book launch dress is going. Blue dress is going. Oh, this fancy schmancy little sequiny dress, she's going. The Zara dress is going. I have this. This is actually a really cute cocktail dress, and part of me is like, the moment I get rid of this will be the moment I'm invited to an event that I need this for, but I have not worn this in about 10 years. I don't think I'll miss it once I've gotten rid of it. Got this cute little Christmas jumper dress. I absolutely freaking love this skirt from Oasis. I had it in a size 12 originally, and then that got too big, so I sold that and bought a size 10 on Vinted, and now the size 10 is too big. So I'm gonna sell the 10, and if I can find it in an 8, I will be repurchasing. The gym top skirt from Hollister. This little cami top is just too big. This showstopper of a number. When am I going to wear that again? I'm not. Vest top from Hollister. I've got 2 cami tops from F&F. I love both of them, but they're both too big now. This was an example of a really bad purchase back from when I was like in my overconsumption era. I got this when I was in Boston, and I was like, oh, I need to get a souvenir. I've never worn this. I don't support the Boston Red Sox. I don't even know what sport that is. What is that? Baseball? This jumper tie cami top. I absolutely adore this sports top from Halara, but it's gotten too big for me. My favorite shorts of all time. Gym leggings that are too big. Bolero. Remember boleros? And the entirety of the Snow White costume I wore last weekend. Okay, that's a good job done. I need to like go take a nap now. According to my watch, I've climbed 24 flights of stairs just hauling all that stuff up and down. I'm really pleased with the amount of stuff that I was able to get rid of. I'm edging a little bit closer to where I ultimately want to be. Please remember that you are enough just as you are. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.